More than 120,000 people are awaiting organ transplantation today. Sadly, many people can never be told that a suitable organ donor could be found. It is estimated that nearly 22 patients die every day in the United States because of the shortage of organ donors. It may be overwhelming to consider what would happen to your body after you die, let alone to donate your tissues and organs. Nevertheless, becoming an organ donor is a generous, and meaningful decision that can save many lives. Everyone should register to become an organ donor. Deceased organ donation is the process of giving an organ or a part of an organ at the time of the donor's death for the purpose of transplantation to another person. At the end of your life, you can give life to others. According to the American Transplant Foundation, in 2019, one deceased donor can save up to 8 lives through organ donation and can save and enhance more than 100 lives through the life saving and healing gift of tissue donation. Everyone should consider themselves a potential organ and tissue donor, regardless of age, health, race, age, ethnicity, or sexual orientation. However, fewer organ donors are available than those who are waiting for organs. According to U.S. government page on organ donation and transplantation, in 2020, 90% of U.S. adults support organ donations, but only 60% of those are actually signed up as donors. Also, according to the U.S. government's page on organ donation and transplantation in 2020, every 9 minutes another person is added to the waiting list. Those waiting on the list of organ transplants have a congenital or genetic condition, disability, or unexpected organ failure that causes them to become extremely ill and in need of a transplant. And only 3 in 1,000 people die in a way that allows for organ donation. One solution that I propose is for everyone to register through the DMV or through online. Those 60%, those 90% that support donation could form could register as easily as going to the DMV. Donors registering to become an organ donor is also accessible through National Organ Donor Database at the U.S. Health and Human Resources website. This process is easy, and all you need to do is check a box at the DMV. And in an event you happen to fall deceased, they evaluate if you are a viable candidate. And the doctors take it into their hands that your body is respected. If you are afraid that you're going to look different in any way, shape, or form in your funeral, according to the Mayo Clinic in 2020, organ and tissue donation doesn't interfere with having an open casket funeral. Once you check that box, that does not mean that you are signing a death wish. Many are afraid that once you check that box, doctors are going to save other patients' lives for your organs. However, that is not true. Only after all attempts to save your life have been exhausted and testing has been carried out to confirm the absence of brain or brain stem activity and brain death has been declared, is when donation is possible. And there are other many factors that go into your organ, like which type of organs can be donated. Checking that box does not mean just means that you have the possibility to save lives once you're gone. Donors leave an amazing legacy. Many people are alive because of those who said yes to becoming an organ donor at the DMV. As someone who has a nephew in the organ transplant list, I strongly encourage everyone to register to become an organ donor, especially after learning how simple and effective it is to become one and the impact that has on people's lives. If you're unsure of a decision, I hope you have at least considered all that you have learned from me today about the process and that you begin to inform those who are miseducated on organ donation. You don't have to be personally affected by organ failure in any shape or form to spread awareness and to give the gift to those who are in need.